Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So, alternate universe London. Obviously alternate universe. This is this campaign. Anyways, meet Claire Stormwood, an alternate version of Liz's cousin, and the head of the London office, Bertram Stormwood, or cousin Bertie, has been kidnapped. No idea where he is. London internet is down. The Stormwood office's intranet is down. And they have located, thanks to Liz's tracking, cousin Bertie to a warehouse in an industrial area that was probably shot somewhere in Toronto. Anyways, Obi infiltrated and found a whole bunch of orcs. It's clearly a bunch of people from the wilds working for the bad guys. And cousin Bertie is in a van, or an SUV, I apologize, but Obi snuck in, disabled the vehicle. So even though a bunch of orcs that were in the warehouse were about to leave with cousin Bertie, Obi stopped him. So now the orcs have sent out some people to go try to locate a new vehicle to replace the one they have. And one of them is, one of them's headed straight for the Stormwood SUVs to try to steal one of those. It's not going to go well for him. And so what you guys see, there is an orc in full battle armor, like full fantasy battle armor, walking around just kind of like looking side to side, and he spots your string of SUVs. Are you guys inside the SUV or outside the SUV?
I think we're inside.
No, that was my assumption.
Okay. No, I'm just checking. It's all right. So you guys see this orc, and I guess, Liz, you can see him from behind, too, because Obi's following him.
That's gotta be weird.
Just this orc in full battle armor, like, walks over and just knocks on the window of, which SUV is he gonna knock on? Your SUV! Alright, he just knocks on the window. And he gestures to roll down the window to the driver. Oh, my mate, I need your SUV. Well, get out of the SUV, and I won't cut you in half. I need your SUV.
Is he serious?
Look, man, I've been working a 10-hour shift. I'm not in the mood to kill anybody. I can. So, just give me your SUV. Go grab lunch or something. The driver just like glances back at Claire like, I don't, what?
He needs our SUV. This is your call. I mean, obviously we're not going to give him the SUV.
Right, no,
Don't give him the car. That'd be stupid.
Right, obviously not. Do we just take him in for
think so.
interrogation?
We might as well.
All units converge on our orc friend. She says to her earpiece, and like all this. So suddenly he is surrounded by security guys. I gotta make some rolls. He rolled poorly. So yeah, I'm just not gonna bother rolling out the whole fight as effectively five guys jump five large. Some of these security guys are also orcs. You know, it's like the security team is a mixture of orcs, humans, and dwarves. All right, so you got like a dwarf grabbing this guy's leg, an orc like grabbing him like by the shoulders, and then it's like a human like grabbing the other leg and like just dragging this orc warrior into the back of one of the SUVs. But they slam the door and... All right, that was... We still need to get Bertie.
So while that fight was happening, Obi's gonna go around the other side of the vehicle and hop in.
To which vehicle?
The one Liz is in.
Okay, yeah, because because there are three SUVs. Effectively, there were two security SUVs, and you guys are riding in the middle one. All right, so you hop into the SUV. Amy is not here. I just want to point out, Amy is not in. You have not seen a sign of Amy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's not worried about her at all.
Right. No, I'm not saying you should be. I just want to be clear that because I know sometimes when I'm GMing, Amy goes a little quiet, but Amy is not talking because Amy is not with you at the moment. She's still off in like the warehouse, presumably.
Understood.
Yeah. So Bertie's in that warehouse. He's hanging out in a white SUV in there. They were gonna move him to their boss, who is not here, I think. But there's like 20 orcs in there.
Yeah. We got all that.
So are we gonna like do anything? Are we just? We're gonna get the whole force and like go in guns blazing, or what?
Where is Amy?
I don't know.
Trying to be very quiet. You hear over comms.
Yeah, let her be
She's
quiet.
I'm
she's
still
fine.
in the warehouse. I'm up by the skylight. They haven't seen me. I gotta hide again.
Okay.
They open the garage door and there's another SUV coming in.
Yeah, they're gonna move the hostage on us.
We gotta roll then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, let's
roll.
I need to at least leave one of my security team here. If we're going to keep this hostage. Unless, I mean, how much aid do you need?
Well,
Claire just starts getting out of the car.
So you're gonna stay here? Oh,
No. I was going to leave one of my security team
Okay.
here. She's walking around to the back of the. She flips open the back. I haven't been in the field for a while, but I have been in the field. And she pulls out a shotgun from the back of the truck and just loads it like she's not even paying attention to what she's doing. It's been a while since I shot someone, but I've heard it's like riding a bicycle. Either you still remember how to do it, or you hurt yourself spectacularly when you try to do it again after 20 years. Just like starts walking towards the warehouse with a shotgun.
Obi is after her.
yeah. Me too.
Let's do
I follow.
this.
All right. You guys just start walking towards the they've got, you hear just like whispered over comms, they've got the other SUV here. They have not moved the hostage yet.
We're coming.
All right.
Heading up there.
And let me remove one of these guys from the initiative order. Because you have him in custody. All right, so you guys approach the warehouse. What is your plan for when you reach the warehouse?
Obi's just gonna start shooting. Just get to the door and start flinging as fast as he can.
All right. I'm also really glad I pre-rolled this initiative before we started. All right, so right now it is you guys. I'm going to say 4 of the security team are coming up behind you with you. And the 5th is staying back at the cars to watch their hostage. And yeah, so you've got. So if you plan on firing the moment you get in there, we're gonna roll initiative ahead of time. That's what we're gonna do.
Cool.
That is Amy. Claire rolled very poorly. And then our 3 guys are the worst. And then can I get your guys' initiative scores?
I got a 12.
All right, Liz got a 12. D, what'd you get? 1d10 plus your swiftness.
Yeah, I know. No, I rolled a natural 1, so only a 7.
I want to point out that still kind of puts you in the middle of the initiative order.
I have method to my madness. I'm still allowed to cringe at my 1.
And what is Obi's initiative?
16.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 16, like something high as hell. All right, so you guys enter the warehouse. Are you going into the door you came in before that you unlocked? Or are you going a different way?
Where is the door that the other SUV came in?
It's on the far side of the building.
Far side of the building.
So
and we're closest to where I came in earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, because you came in the closest door to where you started.
Okay. That's fine. It'll be faster if we go through this door.
I mean, like, Obi, you're the one person who could probably circle this building quickly. But I would say it. You can get to them within your regular movement. We'll save the first. I'm gonna say for the first initiative round, if you start going through the door, you can get to where all those guys are within your first turn because you move so fast.
Yeah.
I would make you take a whole round to get around to the open garage, like the open garage door on the other side of the building.
Whereas if we went in this side, I could go in and just start shooting.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go in this side. That's fine.
All right. So
it's not as dramatic, but it'll work.
All right. So, unfortunately, because you're not hiding right now, when the door opens, they are alerted.
Oh, yeah.
But your initiative is so high, you're going to go first no matter what.
Yep.
There's a bunch of orcs who. So you see when you get there, there is also now a rusty red SUV that is parked next to the white SUV, and there are like 24 orcs because the other 4 orcs who went out looking came back with the other SUV.
Obi is going to spend a sweet move to do a scatter shot of Turkish Delight.
All right, describe how cool it looks when you scattershot this Turkish delight. Like,
Okay, so Obi is going to run up a pile of boxes while reaching into his backpack, grabbing a handful of Turkish delight, squeezing it together just enough so that it maintains a cohesive form when he puts it into his slingshot. As he crests the top of the boxes, he's going to leap into the air and fire the shot. It will break apart in the air and ping, 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 hit a bunch of guys, and he is going to do a cool flip and land in a superhero pose.
that is what you're supposed to do for a sweep move. I vote yes on that.
Hell
Yes.
Yes, I've been waiting for that from you all campaign. Yes, perfect. Love it. All right, so roll me 1d10 plus your range plus level.
That's a 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11 total.
11 total. All right, I got to pick the guys you're going to. So God, that is 3 guys dead and a 4th injured. All right.
Because of the terrible candy I found.
And we'll take out one from this initiative group also. And then who are we going to injure? I'm just going to roll a die to figure out what group I'm going to injure somebody from. One of the top groups. Sorry, he's going to take 2. So yeah, it's you bing, 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 bing. 3 guys just boom. Hits him in an artery somehow, blood spurting out, falling over. The last guy, it just ends up his mouth is open when you do it, and he just starts choking. And just like he's able to like not choke to death, but is severely injured from choking on the Turkish delight. Liz, where are you?
Okay, so Liz is going to
You gotta follow up that thing from Obi. You've got options.
I know.
Do you have Psychic Pulse?
I do.
You do have Psychic Pulse.
Yeah. I'd like to use Brain Grab to open the or unlock and open the door of the SUV, the white one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because as long as it's an object that you can see, which you can see the SUV.
Mm-hmm.
And you can your NEC weighing up to 50 times your level pounds, and you are level 3, so you can move 150 pounds. Yeah, you do that. Boom, you open up the door to the SUV.
Cool. The back door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Is Birdie in there?
Not that you can see from this angle. Like,
okay.
There may be someone in there. It's just that you're still like you can see it, but you are still a little far away from it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's a big warehouse. So you had line of sight to do the thing, but that still doesn't make it easy to see inside.
Right.
All right, but you 100% do that. All right,
Cool.
so now some orcs get to go. All right, so we've got the available targets of, well, they haven't seen Amy yet. So they've got the available targets of Liz, Obi, and I'll say Claire wasn't that far behind. Dee is probably still making her way through the boxes. So, yeah, Claire's swiftness isn't that high, so there's no way that she's up in front. Yeah, so Claire and Dee haven't made it through, so they just see Obi and Liz. So I'm gonna... We're going half and half. All right. So these two are attacking Obi. Well, that one crit succeeded and that one crit failed. I don't need to know your dodge because I know for a fact that guy missed and that guy hit.
Okay.
Because I literally rolled a 10 and a 1 on the 2 dice I rolled. So the guy who hits... what is Obi's soak?
3.
Then after soak, Obi's going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
That brings us to Amy. Yeah, Amy would not... It's like part of me is like, I don't want Amy to like do a bunch of stuff and like defeat people for you. But on the other hand, I'm like, Amy's watching this. Amy's going to go help. There's no way that Amy doesn't go help. Amy is going to just almost like she's falling from the ceiling. Amy is going to just effectively full on crash into a bunch of orcs at full speed with psychic flame roiling around her fists to make it a magical attack, and using an attack spell. And let's see, how much is she gonna do? 8 plus bare hands is 18 damage on that attack. That is exactly 6 people that Amy just took out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I picked 25 because I was like, I want it to be a large enough number where it seems intimidating to attack, but not so large a number where they couldn't actually beat these people. So, all right, so now we've got 3 people that they can attack. And, all right, so you're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 2 for each out of the 3 people they can see. All right, these are the ones attacking Amy. Her dodge is a 7. So that one misses. That one hits. The one who hits is going to do so little damage that she soaks all of it. These 2 are attacking Liz. Liz, what's your dodge?
10.
They miss. And these 2 are attacking Obi. Obi, what's your dodge?
11.
They miss. Because, you know, an 8 and a 9 don't hit an 11. All right, moving on to D.
Okay, D sees the pandemonium that's broken out and rolls on the ground forward to knife one of the orcs.
Just a regular attack?
Regular attack.
All right, roll me your attack.
Okay. Sorry, just a second.
Is it higher than a 4?
It's absolutely higher than a 4.
Then it
I just
hits.
wanted to get the precise amount. Okay.
It hits.
Yep.
Unless you...
Sorry.
All right, now roll damage.
All right, that's a 7.
That kills that orc. Exactly. All right, Claire's going to come in. And she is going to pull out a shotgun. And she is going to shoot an orc. She hits him. His head explodes. She just, it's effectively, Claire just walks in very casually, picks up the shotgun, fires it, blows off an orc's head. All right, so that means that everybody's fair game except for the fodder guys on your side who haven't entered yet. So let's take a look. One, two. All right, how many are going in this initiative round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let's see. 2 are going for Amy. One of them's going for Liz. Liz. This one's going for Claire. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start going down the list here then. All right, so these 2 go for Amy. This one hits, that one misses. The one that hits does 7 plus 1. She soaks all of that. All right, this one's going. Okay, so that's the one for those Amy. This one's Liz. That is a crit fail. So who gives a? So Super misses his swing with his sword. This one goes for Claire and crit fails. All right, this one's going for Obi. Obi's dodge is an 11, so that's also going to miss. Pretty much they got a crit succeed. And these 2 are going for D. And D, what's your dodge again?
9.
They both miss. And now 3 Stormwood guys are coming in. And they are going to all open fire at some orcs. And 2 of them hit. And one of them does enough damage to kill an orc. And we are back to Obi. Obi, the only person who has taken damage this whole fight out of our team. I mean, this has only been the first round of combat.
All right.
Second round will go faster because you killed a bunch of guys at the higher end, at the top end of the initiative.
Dum.
Obi
is thinking about a cool, sweet move to do that isn't what has already been done this episode.
Well, you did a superhero landing. You are surrounded by orcs who have taken swings at you and missed. There are several. I have lost count as to how many orcs are around who. Just they're all kind of moving around.
So,
I figure they're running around while they're swinging at you. So just because someone attacks you doesn't mean they stay next to you.
That's fine.
Right. Just whatever's convenient for your move.
Yeah. What would be cool is if there was like a ring of orcs around Obi.
Oh, sure. I can do that.
Yeah. Cause then, Obi's gonna pull a sweet move, and start start like spinning around and flipping in the air and like fast shooting gushers at everyone around him.
Okay. Does that work?
I like it. I don't know how well it will work, but I like it.
Is that voting yes for it?
I'm gonna vote yes.
All right. Becca?
I'd like to see a roll for it.
Oh, someone's feeling feisty. All right. So, I need you to roll. So you're currently level 3, right?
Yes.
So you've got to roll 1d10, and you want to get a 6 or lower.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Okay. So it works. All right. That is spicy. All right. All right. So roll me your damage. So that is your range plus level plus 1d10.
10
Total or on the die?
total.
Okay, 10. All right. That takes out 3 of these guys. And injures a 3rd. All right. Liz, you're up.
Okay. Liz quickly comes up a stack of pallets, and scales it and leaps from stack of pallets to stack of boxes to stack of pallets and over and once she makes it over to the to where the like SUVs are, she will do a front flip off the stack and land right behind the or not land. She will land eventually. She does a front flip and slices through the neck of the nearest orc.
Okay. So it's a sweet move, I presume?
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's doing all the cool stuff, so that's why I assume.
Yeah.
All right, then. Do we vote that works?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. So, you're going to kill the nearest... So you're over by the SUVs. Where did you land with the SUVs? I just want to be clear that I remember where you said you landed.
Just near the SUVs, like...
Near the SUVs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then, all right. So roll your damage against the orcs. So 1d10 plus your melee plus level.
It's a 16.
Oh.
Does that kill him?
So it not only kills him, but you effectively cut his head off, and it collides into more orcs who fall into a crate full of broken glass.
Nice.
All right. So how many? Okay. So and the guy whose head you cut off already had 2 damage, which is why it took out an even 6. There are 3 orcs left. Like my initiative list here is just like dead. All right. That was Liz. These guys are all dead. Amy's just gonna magic zap one of these orcs because there's 3 orcs left, and she'll hit him. And that is how much damage is that? 7 plus. Okay, that's that plus. Oh, so just a raw 7. That is exactly enough to kill another orc. All right, that guy's dead. There are 2 orcs remaining. Those guys are all dead. D.
Okay. I jump at one of the remaining orcs, knife drawn for a regular attack.
All right, so roll me your attack.
Oh, wow. I rolled a 3. I mean, that's before, like, bonuses, so, you know.
Okay, so 3 plus your effective for your 3 plus your melee plus your level.
Okay, so
yes, you're gonna
10.
hit.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so roll me your damage. You guys are high enough.
5.
Total?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, you rolled a 1, then you do no damage.
Oh, okay.
That's a crit fail.
Oops.
Claire's going to.
Hiya!
Claire's gonna go and shoot another orc. That'll hit. And she crit failed on the damage. Wow.
2 in a row.
So she shot the guy straight in the middle of his armor, but it's a shotgun. The armor took the shot, and nothing made it through the armor. I'm gonna say that's what happened. All right, there are 2 orcs left. It is their turn. Okay. They're going to hop into the red SUV and peel out of here.
I look in the white SUV.
Roll me a d10.
That's a 3.
Tied up in the back seat looks like Cousin Bertie.
Okay. Bertie.
He's
You doing
gagged.
okay?
He's gagged.
Okay. Yeah, we got him. He's here. We got him. He's here.
Do you need a knife? We can get him free.
I get in and start and take the gag off.
Fine. Don't use the knife. It's because there's still orc stuff on it, isn't there? Isn't it?
Cousin Bertie's just sort of sitting there.
Obi's gonna hop in the car and take the gag out of it.
All right.
I already did.
Yeah, I already took the gag out. He just hasn't said anything yet. Obi, roll me a d10.
Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. 9.
Something's wrong.
I don't know if this is actually him.
Obi hops right back out.
Okay. I'd like to detect spooky.
Yeah, there's a spell on this guy.
Yeah, okay. It's not him. Pretty sure. Disguise spell.
What you mean?
Yeah, okay.
Does he normally talk like that?
Chip, cheerio.
I'm guessing he doesn't.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't even
Um,
think he's British.
Obi is gonna chuck a Turkish delight in his mouth.
He spits it out. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
deserve it.
Okay, well,
God damn it. Amy just walks up and she's going to cast a spell. Yeah, she beats that roll easily. All right, yeah, and it's an orc in full armor sitting in the back of this. Just another orc. So this is awkward.
yeah.
So I'm gonna just like head out. You guys good? All right. So he starts getting out of the SUV.
No.
No, it's okay. It's I got stuff to do. It's I don't want to keep you. He starts
I placed my sword across his throat.
I mean, I guess I can hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We have to we have to question you and your
Yeah,
friend.
I don't really know these guys. He's like wearing identical armor
Oh,
to
I'm
all the dead
sure.
orcs.
Yeah.
Like I just met him earlier today. I was out at the human drinking establishment, and they said, "Hey, come on, we've got this cool warehouse. You should hang out." And then they tied me up and put me in the back of an SUV while they dragged this British guy off.
I'm sure that's what happened.
That's
yeah.
totally
okay.
what happened. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Where are they going?
I would assume a secondary location.
Hmm.
Who's your boss?
I reach out into his mind to read.
Okay.
To yeah.
All right, so we got to roll for it. Wait, he's fodder. So does that for fodder characters an instant success? All right, so he's fodder, so it's an instant success. You have a very vivid memory.
Is it Gabo?
There's a line of orcish
No.
soldiers in this warehouse. Now you have to understand. This is okay.
Of course it is.
This is plan. We're going to
damn it.
move the hostage repeatedly. When I move him, if we move between vehicles, we're using Phil here. You see this other goblin kind of waves his hand. Magic spell. If anyone's outside of like 5 feet, they're just going to see like 2 cars sitting next to each other. We smuggle them across. We put a decoy in an end. And Gregnar over here, he points straight at your point of view. He is decoy today because he did not clean the bathroom. Everybody remember, if you do not clean the bathroom, you are on decoy duty, which means you get left behind, and good fucking luck. Okay, so I am going to go. Now what we need to do is we need to keep this guy moving. The Stormwood people are too fucking annoying, and they will go to wherever we take him, probably like within an hour or two. So every 1 to 2 hours, we move him to a new location. I'm only gonna... You 25, you're staying here. The rest of us will be at the other places. I know it's not a lot of you, and a good chance you're going to die. But that is, could be worse. You could be on decoy duty. He points at your point of view again. It's Gabo. It's 100% Gabo.
Yeah. Okay. It's Gabo. It's Gabo. Of course, it's
Are
Gabo.
you
It's always
serious?
Gabo.
Of course it is. Mm-hmm. My favorite guy.
Who is...
I'm surprised they're not all named Kevin.
Who is Gabo? Sorry, that is the wrong voice. Who is
Yeah.
Gobbo?
He's
Forgot to be British for a second. Sorry.
he's this guy. We've dealt with him before. He's incredibly obnoxious.
Yeah, I should have
Seems
known
like
when
he
I
has
found
quite
this.
the resources.
He does.
Obi pulls out the coin.
I found this in Birdie's apartment. It's from the wilds.
Oh, come on.
I feel like you
Freaking
could have
Gobbo,
mentioned that
seriously?
before. What are the wilds?
It's not a great place. It's where Gabbo's from.
I mean, it looks like they're a bunch of larpers. Are we dealing with larpers?
Okay.
No.
So, Kel didn't tell you where I went. The truth is, we have been traveling throughout the multiverse. The wilds are another universe, and it is ruled over by this evil Dark Lord guy, and Gobbo is one of his lieutenants.
Roll me a d10.
10.
Okay, you're just gonna say that she is listening along. She does not look surprised. Or shocked.
Did you know this already?
I can definitely say that I was not aware of a Dark Lord currently ruling the wilds. That is new information.
But it sounds like you know about the wilds existing.
I've done my research. You know that Hollowell's entire organization, the whole Greyhaven Society bullshit, was all about these wilds and the Greyhavens, and he went on a rant. It's recorded. You remember that when Cousin Raz
Yes.
defeated him, they were on national television because they had the large fight in City Hall in San Ricardo. That he went on this whole rant about great dangers coming from another world, and that only he could save them, save all of us. And he spoke of the wilds. I was unaware that they'd be at our doorstep.
Well, that's because they
How-
can jump universes too.
Right, I was unaware that Hollowell was anything other than a raving madman.
He can be both.
Well, he's dead, so fuck him. All right, So, okay, a servant of a Dark Lord has kidnapped our cousin, the most useless man in the entire world. That is our situation.
Well, he's a
Think they're highly
Stormwood.
important, huh?
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Gobbo kidnapped him just to get back at us.
Well,
Would he even know that we were going
presumably,
to be here?
yeah, he was kidnapped before we got here.
Well, isn't there a version of us that also exists in this universe? Like,
What do you mean a version of you?
Oh God!
I didn't do it this time.
All
I
right,
can explain with the pancakes again.
I do not have. All right, look. Right now, there are more of these orcs here in this world. This is what you're telling me, Liz.
Probably.
Yeah, you very much distinctly remember the Gabo referring to them only being some of his soldiers here. We're at this warehouse.
Mhm.
So you're telling me, Liz, that there are more of these orcs in our world.
Yes.
They are under the leadership of a servant of a Dark Lord from the Mythic Wilds. A Dark Lord which fucking Hollowell tried to warn us about. And our cousin, because he is our cousin, she looks at you, is currently in danger. And no matter how much I think he's a useless sack of nothing, he is still family. And the last thing I am going to do is leave my family at risk from a monster from another world. It's just like cocks the shotgun dramatically. So we're going to, right now, what we are going to do is we're going to take the 2 orcs we have in custody, because we have one back at the bloody car and we've got this idiot here. We're going to interrogate the shit out of them, and we're going to find out where fucking cousin Bertie is. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes,
That sounds
ma'am.
like a plan.
Sure, why not?
Good. Then we will regroup back at the office. And you, sir, she looks at the orc, are about to have a very bad day. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh, I love it.
Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, you know, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows 2 people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.